Welcome to CramTime. Welcome to another video. Today we'll be matching functions to their domain and ranges. We start right now. I'm going to go ahead and work through this simple matching activity. Not so simple actually, but I'm just going to go ahead and share my thoughts with you as I go through and finish this activity. So the first function I have here is f of x is equal to 5x minus 3. So important thing to understand is that domain and functions really have no connection, because you can't tell anything about the domain based off of the function. It could be any domain randomly chosen. So what you really want to look for is a connection between the range and the function. So for example, I'm going to go down here, obvious one here, negative 10x. Well, I look over here and I see this negative 40, negative 20, 0, 20, 40, which is also going in like almost 10 like increments and has that negative aspect to it. So I'm almost 100% sure that this negative 10x and this one go together. And then I simply need to look for what plugs in. And again, when you're writing domain and range in this notation, it's called set notation. What you're going to have is that the first domain, when plugged into the function, would produce the first range. So not necessarily the first range, my bad. But we'll give you like an idea of in which direction you're going. So if I plug in negative 4 here, I get 40, negative 2 in here, I get 20, 0 here, I get 0, 2, and I get negative 20, 4, I get negative 40. So I know that these go together, so that's 1, 2. So there we go. Now I'll move on. Now we have 3 over x plus 1.5. Again, this is the only one that has that 1.5 aspect to it, so I'm already pretty sure that this one's going to go with this one right here. Now I just simply need to find out which of these domains lend itself that way. So I could go ahead and plug in and test. So here's the catch. Any number divided by 0 is undefined. It's not a number, so the domain 0 can't be in the set. Because if it was 3 divided by 0, it would just be no solution. So that tells me that it has to be this one. And if I just plug in real fast, negative 3, and then I get 0.5. Is that one of them? Yes. Negative 2, I put in there. And then I get negative 1.0. Yes. Negative 1. Yep. So that gives me all the connections I need. So I'll go here. And then I'll take this one up here. This is a bit messy, but you know what work I'm doing, so that'll be fine. Now I'm going to get through the last two really quickly, so you guys get the general idea. So again, I'm going to look for function and range connections. So I know that the function, if I plug in, I'm going to have a multiple of 5 that is 3 removed from the multiple of 5. So if I look here, these 20, the 16, the 18, is 4 removed from a multiple of 4, really, which is important later. But if we look here, we have negative 13, which is 3 removed from negative 10, we have negative 8, which is 3 removed from negative 5. So I know these two go together, and then it's just a matter of plugging in and seeing which one works. So if I plug in 4 there, I get 17, 4 into 5, 20, minus 3, 17, 3, I get 12, 0, I get negative 3, so yeah, it's this, and this. And that would just leave this one, and this one. And as I said before, it fits the pattern because it's 4 removed from multiple of 4s. You can plug in and check just to make sure. You always want to be thorough. And yeah, that's how you match functions with their domains and ranges. If you're currently cramming for a test, click on the correlating playlist in the description. If this video and channel were of value to you, hit that subscribe button and like the video. I'd love to hear your video requests and feedback in the comment section below. Thanks for your support and stay safe.